Let's go over how to solve this problem. First, I pulled out the important information. On sale, 30% off. So that's an important piece. The original price is $40. That's also an important piece. So I built my line diagram, 0 to 100%. 40, the original price, is going to be the 100%. So I put 40 above that. 30% off is the part of that $40 that'll be saved. I'm going to keep all my percents on the bottom. So I estimate where about 30% would be, and that would be below 50% for sure. So I make a little mark there, 30% off, that's what's going to be saved. And the scoopy above it is going to be the dollar amount that represents that 30%. The other piece here I'm going to mark as well. If 30% is what's saved, 70% is what's going to have to be paid. So 70% will be the sale price. 30% you'll save, you pay the rest of it, 70%. I have another scoopy on the top of the line, top of our line diagram, and that I'm calling Y, and that is going to be the value that represents 70%. So both of these values at the top are missing, but I do know the total, $40. So I'm going to write an equation with that $40. There's two different ways to solve this. Here's my same diagram at the top, but now I'm showing you my work. I'm going to focus on this side first. 30% of $40 would represent X. If I find that amount, that's the amount that I'm going to be saving, or that Sarah would be saving. So the multiplier for 30% is 0.30 times 40, and multiply that percent multiplier times the total to get X. 30% of this total will give me the matching value in this ratio, and that is 12. So $12 is saved. Now 12 isn't the final answer. The question is asking what is the sale price? So the final answer is the sale price, not what you save. So I have another step. I'm going to take $40 and subtract 12 to get what Y is. If at the top, this 30% is 12, and I've got 40 for the whole line, when I take 40 minus this 12, Y, that value is going to be left, which is 28. So 28 is that 70%. It's the amount you're going to pay. So $28 is the sale price. Now, if you look, 30% was the multiplier given in the story, but I was able to draw 70% in. That's the rest of the money or the rest of the cost. If I'm going to save 30%, I pay 70%. I could just use that multiplier instead. So on every problem, I'm going to have an or here, and I'm going to show you another way to solve it. Doesn't mean you need to do both. Whichever one you feel most comfortable with, this multiplier is going to be less work. 70% of $40 is going to be Y, and Y is what I'm aiming for. I'm going to pay this amount. 0.70 is the multiplier for that percent times 40, and that is $28. So Y is 28. That is the answer I got here. The other time when I solved it, I had to subtract the 12 out of the 40. This time I don't have to, because I'm using the multiplier that will get me directly to that sale price. So the answer should be $28 is the sale price.